bathroom now. I'm not here to take a leak, I'm here to fix a leak. All right, we got that straight? This is a problem child right here. Now this is called a Gerber, just like the baby food, and just about as sloppy as you can see. Put your hand on here to tell whether if the leak is coming from your hot water or your cold water tap. This seems all right. This is your problem right here. It's going to be the hot water. That's usually the first to go because the extreme temperatures and stuff makes the neoprene really soft and it bites through it faster. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to remove one of these. Now this is called a bath stem, and the problem is going to be right here, and we're going to put that in. I'm going to show you up close when we actually do it. We're going to put a new washer in there, so the leak's going to stop. But that means before we do anything, don't do nothing stupid. Don't try to open this up now and have water jetting out all over the place. We got the fire department coming down. Don't do that, huh? We're going down the basement, shut the water pressure off first. Let's go down the basement. Okay, here we are down the basement. We're at the water pressure source. Now, if most buildings already have the water adjusted at a certain pressure, so you might want to keep track of how many turns it takes to turn this off. Think of it like a clock. We're turning off the hot water. This is your hot water, this is your cold water. Actually, we're going to turn them both off just because there may be some problem with the cold water, who knows. So I'm going to keep track of, just like a dial, like the top of a clock. Just remember where these were and how many turns it takes to get it back there, all right? Actually, okay, this is the wrong one. This is for this shit. I think the ones we need are over there. That just got spritzed. All right, so we got to find out where these things are. There they go. Here's the red one for the hot, and the other one for the cold. So we're gonna climb up here. Can you get in here? All right. Now I'm gonna put my finger on the top of there. I'm gonna turn it this way. This is the cold water. I'm just shutting off the full revolution there. One revolution, so that way I can readjust it at the same pressure that it was when we got here. That's 2 full turns, 2.5 turns. All right. So we start at the bottom and we go 2.5 turns to the top again to get the pressure exactly the same as it was before. We're gonna do the same thing with the hot water. Finger on the top. Let's see, we turn once. That's 1 revolution. Clockwise. All right. It's 1.5. So we got 2.5 for this, 1.5 for this. All right, so we got our water pressure shut off, and we remember how it's adjusted pressure-wise when we come back and put it back on. So get your fucking ass up the staircase. Big hex nut behind this wall here that you're gonna have to undo. Normally you would use an adjustable wrench for something like that, but because of the way they make these walls, the hole is too small, so you gotta get in with what they call a channel lock. And this is a small one. This is small enough to get inside there. But the first thing you want to do is get these, you're going to take these out. We're going to work on the hot water one, and that's our first one. We got water pressure shut off on both of them, all right? I should have put my glasses on for this shit. Yeah, I really should have. Oh, yeah, because it's a fucking flathead, and I'm doing stupid shit with a Phillips head. You didn't see that. Keep your mouth shut. Okay, I got the glasses on now, and I got a flathead this time, all right? That doesn't leave this room. So here's what we do. We're going to take this screw up right here. And that's going to get us right in there. All right, put that down. This should come right off. If it doesn't, just kind of play with it a little bit because these things get stuck. One got so badly stuck, it corroded so badly around the stem that I had to cut this. I had to cut it off with a saw, with an always saw, and just so I could just use it until we could fix it again. Sorry. Anyway, I had to saw a notch in it so you could use a screwdriver in it, like this one, to stick it in and turn it until we could get the new faucet for it. There you go. So sometimes you just fix stuff and you kind of jury rig it for a while until you get the parts you need. Here's your collar, all right? As a matter of fact, before we do anything, these usually this has got this has got a screw in it that tightens it onto this collar here. Most people don't use it. They just think, who gives a fucking shit? Just slide the fucking thing on. So that's what they did apparently. Yeah, I think I fixed it last time. All right, I must have said, who gives a shit? Anyway, you grab this and you turn it. And you take this off. There you go, there's your collar. And ideally, the faucet head should stop right here. That doesn't always happen. If you put it in too far, you can actually bite into the neoprene too much with the stem. But anyway, so here's, oh okay, this sticks out of the wall. This is not so bad. I could actually use a wrench on this. But we got our channel lock here, so I guess we'll just use it. But if it's too far behind the wall and you can't get it, you can always use, you can fit the channel wrench inside that hole. Okay, here you go. Turn it again. Turn it again. We're just gonna take the whole thing out. All right. Now, look at this. Look at the state of that washer, huh? Look how chewed up that is. It's got a furrow in it going all the way around. So you take this shit out. Well, you try to take it out. If it gets stuck in there, don't worry. You can always dig it out with something. I'm going to use a screwdriver. Now, just because I'm using a screwdriver for something other than screwing it in, don't start thinking that you can use a fork to take a nail out of a wall. If I see you doing that, I'm going to take a hammer and explain to you why it's so stupid to do. All right, so this is the, don't lose these. Whenever you get a screw like this, whenever you get the new, what's your problem, eh? But when you get the new washers, they come with spare screws just like this. Now again, this is the Gerber. This is not all brands are the same. So you got to make sure if you're getting a new part, get a Gerber part. You'll notice that this is exactly the same as this. This is a Gerber. This is a Gerber. That's how. And even you can get another company that makes the Gerber style that'll fit your faucet. Anyway, look at that, huh? That's what's left of the neoprene from all that use. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a brand new one right here. All right. This one's orange, but it's the same shit. All right, and it's made of neoprene. That should fit right in there. And then you take the screw again. You just put the screw back in. Okay. Yep. Screw back in to reattach the new neoprene washer right here. All right. Can you get that? All right. I'm screwing that in. Make it really snug, but don't make it too tight. There we go. Should be nice and snug. Just don't destroy the neoprene as you do it. There you go. See that? Now that should work. All right. Now when you turn this, it actually turns the what do you call it? The washer right into this thing here. You see this little ring. I don't know if you can get in there. That actually bites into the neoprene and shuts off the water flow. Otherwise, it's under constant pressure. So I'm going to put this back in. All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up. Like it's you know like just like we're using the faucet. Now I'm going to take it by the hex over here, and I'm going to turn this, put it right back in. All right, I'm going to take my like I said, because it's sticking out of the wall, you could use an adjustable wrench, but we already got a channel lock right here. That'll be just fine. Maybe not. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, you know what? Probably better off with the other one. All right. You know what? Let's get an adjustable wrench to do it right. Okay, so we got our adjustable wrench instead, which is more suitable to this kind of setup. Because they did it right over here. They got it outside the wall, so you can actually grab it. All right. All right. So that's nice and tight. That's fine. Now it's in there, and now we're gonna put the collar back. All right. Right over there. We'll screw it back on. That's fine. Just make it nice and snug. You don't have to really force it. Get it? Force it. All right. Okay. Now we're going to turn this. Now we can turn it all the way in. And all right. See. Now when you get it shut, don't force it. Don't over tighten it. Just make it nice and snug. You'll feel that. That's fine, just the way it is. I'm just going to reposition it like that, so the little H is right at the top, and it's all pretty like. All right, now we take our flathead screw again. All right, and we're going to put that back in. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't put the fucking collar back in. Okay, now again, we can tighten this if we want to. You gotta do it from underneath. We need a smaller screwdriver for that. Can we do it with this one? Yeah, I guess we could. All right, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Put it like that. Slide it in. And then we're gonna try to tighten it from the bottom. And if it's too much of a fucking headache, we're just gonna say fuck it, rather than screw it. We got it in there. We can. Turns out this does fit. We're good. All right, so it's tightened in there. That's relatively solid, I guess. All right, and I'm gonna put this back the way it was before. Grab a little screw here and put that right back in. There you go. Right. Now we're going to put the pressure back on down the basement, and when the water floods the entire bathroom, that's going to be our next show called Howie 911. Okay, so now we're going to put the pressure back on. We didn't do anything with the cold water, but we want to get it back to where it was. Remember, it was 2.5 turns? So this is going to be the top again. So we go around, we open the pressure now. See, that's 1, that's 2, and we go one more time, 2.5. This was 1.5. So so go to the bottom, right? Make that and we're gonna open that up again. All right, here we go. I'm just keeping my finger where the top was. That's 1/2, and then we do 1 full turn to where the pressure was before. That's exactly where the pressure was before. We can open it wider if we want, but we're gonna preserve the pressure that he already had. So now it's back to the bathroom to try out the fucking shit. Freaking director asked me, what do I say? Yeah, you say action, yeah. Anyway, always have an inspector check your work whenever possible. This is the best we could do. Right, champ? And just so you know, now that his inspection is done, it's clear there's no food in the bathtub. So now, if you can do this without fucking it up, you'll be okay. You know, problem solved, leak fixed, leak stopped, water pressure's back on, everything's good, all right? Join us for the next episode of How-to Howie, and we'll teach you how to do more shit.
How-to-Howie.com